and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sideline. Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Celtics, at the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Keita in at the center position. Well, Stan, we got a lot of big stars of the NBA in the house tonight. And I noticed a lot of fans have showed up extra early for photos.
Well, you know, it's all part of the job. These guys get to play the game they love, and it's important that they give back as well. Be ambassadors for the sport. Share memorable moments with the fans, especially the kids.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Celtics making their last shot from deep. Mitchell, he buries it from 3.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Brown passes to White. From deep. The rebound by Garland. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And don't forget, that steal from Tatum ignited the break. Much easier to score off the turnover.
Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 8.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Simon's shot is good.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Now here's Garland. The shake. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And it's Simons missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Mitchell, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Nice, confident stroke from Mitchell, setting an example for his guys.
Takes a step back. Here's Tatum, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left now in the first quarter. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. Larry Nance is out there with Dean Wade, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Ball. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
White can't hit.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And how about Lonzo Ball, Stan? Always roaming the passing lanes, looking to pick one off.
Well, look, B.A., he has great instincts. He knows where the play is going, and he gets there before the ball does.
Celtics trail by 15. Boucher outside. Misses the 3. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Outside Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell to the rack. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
And Boston with some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Garza. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Derek White. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Wade. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And Garland is subbed in for Ball. Here's Mitchell. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. And here comes Cleveland. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Great positioning by Allen in transition, making himself the easy option to finish the fast break.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Simons outside. That one doesn't drop.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a...
Oh,
wow.
Showing some power. Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Simons. Three-pointer. Pritchard hits a three-pointer. Pritchard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot line. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen, and it's Simons in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Brian?
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Cleveland has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. From deep, Mitchell fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Back to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight.
Mitchell has everything, including that 3-point shot.
Leans from outside. And Boston again with the bucket.
Not sure why he went with the leaner, but the shot goes in, and that's all that matters.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Darius Garland. 13 feet out. White can't hit. The Cavaliers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Mitchell misses. And White has got the ball here for Boston. Lets it fly. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over White. Great look there, but off target. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Lonzo Ball is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Tomlin in at power forward.
Yeah, Simon's put in all of his speed to work on that drive.
Inside. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Substitution, Dean Wade. Proctor.
The Celtics shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Left side, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hunter passes to Ball. 5 to shoot. Back to Hunter. Here's Wade. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. They get it again. Brown somehow misses the two-handed jam.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Yes, it's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Here's Ball. And too long on the shot. Here's Simons. And he drops it in from the low post.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
This is a certified stunner. Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, Back when I was young and too brave, knew my arm was too short to box with God, but through phase. Had to strategize, now I beat the block a few ways. Throw punchline, jab, pop, weed. I pin a right hook, that's they can't evade. JD, go punch me in from right here. Type of hit you can't stage. Punch me in again. Go left, I'm southpaw train. Same in my corner, same in the ring.